Common Sense, Act 5. Black GOP candidates and tea does not mix. You know, I was watching football today and I'm still watching it. I just thought I'd take a break because I'm so incensed over a new movie that's getting ready to come out. And you would never guess the title or the plot of the movie. But let me share it a little bit with you. Apparently the plot is that the American federal government, led by President Barack Obama, is spending entirely too much money, and America at this rate is going to go bankrupt. What? I don't understand. I mean, it seems to me that if you, as of late, you have to excuse me, as of late, I've been feeling a little bit like a political schizophrenic, so to speak, because, you know, I look at the GOP on one hand, disregard all legislation that's going to help middle class people, that's going to help poor people. The same GOP that turns around and filibusters job benefits or unemployment benefits that will assist the highest unemployed in our country, which are blacks. And then the next minute I see candidates, black candidates no doubt, walking across the stage and sitting on TV and shamelessly attacking our president, who's trying to help the very same people who look like them. And so as I continue to sit there and listen to that, my mind takes me back to this movie. And I'm not going to quote too much and harp too much on the movie, but what I will be dealing with are the harsh realities that I call common sense of the fact that black GOP candidates and tea does not mix. When I say that, I look at the Tea Party and as I talk about myself being at times a political schizophrenic, you have to excuse me, but my mind takes me back to the times when not too many months ago in Washington, D.C., we had the Tea Party members who were carrying picket signs at one moment, spitting on a black senator, and then at another moment we have a black commentator that decided that he would justify the utter disregard, the vitriolic hatred, and the utter disrespect of one of our esteemed senators by assaulting him, by saying it can be capsulized in one thing: righteous indignation over the state that our economy is in. Then I ask myself again, what? What in the heck are you talking about? Do you mean you're justifying the spitting on of a black senator by a white bigot? Are you kidding me? You have to excuse me, because my mind still takes me back to the time not long ago when the GOP decided that they would have a whopping good time. They was going to go down to New Orleans. They're going to pour it up. They were going to get them some lap dances, and they were going to be sponsored by no other than Governor Bobby Jindal, who happens to be governor of Louisiana. Now, while they're spending millions of dollars having a good time and partying in New Orleans, on the other hand, my mind takes me back to the Ninth Ward. You know, the Ninth Ward that was occupied by black people, that has yet to be repaired. Yeah, that Ninth Ward. The one that the GOP has seemingly forgotten, but have decided to just add insult to injury by picking New Orleans to have their party in. Now, if that is not enough, I mean, really, we can talk about the GOP, the very GOP, who shipped all of our jobs out, and then on top of that gave tax breaks to the wealthiest people in the nation, and want to continue to give tax breaks to the wealthiest people in the nation. Let me break this down for you people. The few black candidates that you're seeing are basically a affront, so to speak, and an indication of what Michael Liquid Steele had to say on the Warren Ballantine show not more than a few years ago before he became the head of the Republican National Committee. He said, and I quote, "Warren, I have to be honest with you. If the GOP picks me for one more election cycle to drum up black support, I'm going to quit." That's what he said. So instead of doing that, they decided that they would go ahead and make him president after 4 rounds of votes, of course, because they didn't really want him to be president, but it was expedient to put his black face here as president, which in all actuality, he makes no decisions for the Republican Party. He speaks when he's spoken to. He talks when he's told to talk. He grins when he's told to grin. And he dances when he is told to dance. So we understand it about Michael Steele. As for the other black candidates, are they Michael Steele's or are they their own men? Because what I'm looking at is the fact that on one hand, you have a party who is calling for purity in their party, which means whites only. But then at the same time, they understand that they need a black votes. Therefore, they have to go drum up some black candidates. That's what you're seeing now. Now, in the future, look for them to go find them some Asian candidates and a few affirmative action Hispanic candidates. Now, that might not be done too soon because of the immigration debate, but look for it to come at some point in time. I just thought I'd add my comments today concerning the fact that black candidates for the GOP and T does not mix. This is Clifford Sanders, aka Thomas Paine, telling you keep your head up and remain informed. Thank you.